Hello, my lovely students. A very warm welcome to all of you. Here is your Anubha ma'am in front of you. And what are we going to do today? VIP series, very important topics and very important question series. With the help of the series, you know it pretty well that ma'am is taking whatever is like important for your exams and how to approach certain questions in a proper way that we learn. So this series is quite important and I hope you will share your love on this channel equally by hitting the like button, sharing it among your friends that see how amazing this platform is, and definitely subscribing to our channel if you're new. And we are starting the chapter number 2, that's acid, bases and salts. I hope you have seen the whole sessions of chemical reactions and equations. I have taken 3 sessions and completed that chapter. Like most important questions, trust me, it's going to help you a lot for your practice. This is more of like a practice thing, and you can do your chapter with the help of a month series and can revise it further with the help of sprint series as well as VIP series. Quite important. So give me a quick high five and we'll start the session. All right, everyone. And you can take Vedantu Pro classes, which is as awesome. And for that, there is a link in the description box pinned by Vedantu 910 channel. Just click on that and do not forget to apply AGE Pro code. That will give you 20 to 31% discount. Why it's important now? Because so many crash courses for your revisions are going to start on the last week of December as well as 2nd January probably. So this is the best time to revise each and everything in 2 to 3 months and definitely can boost your score properly. 15-20% is like this, you'll see the improvement. All right, so let's start it right away with the very first question. All the questions will be inspired from maybe some sample papers and definitely the questions which are like previous year questions. So this is the question that has come in year 2013, 1 marker question, and that was: an aqueous solution turns red litmus solution blue. So you know that if a red litmus paper is turning to blue, that's a base. Now they're asking excess addition of which of the following solution would reverse the change. You have your basic solution and you want to change exactly what you need to change the nature, maybe from base to acid. Yeah. So what are we going to add into that? Baking powder, lime, sodium hydroxide, HCl. You know that baking powder is a basic salt, lime, calcium hydroxide, again base, sodium hydroxide, again base, HCl is the one that's the only acid given in the option. You just took 30 seconds and you know the answer, because from base we need to change the nature to acid, so we will be needing excess amount of acid to put into the same. Answer is here in front of you. Yes, HCl, hydrochloric acid. All the answer in a very proper way is written here. You'll get the link in the description box. Don't forget it because there'll be a plenty of questions to do. All right, everyone, we'll move ahead with the next question now. And the answer is pretty clear. Next question is from year 2017, 1 marker question again. A sample of soil is mixed with water and allowed to settle. The clear supernatant solution turns the pH paper yellowish orange. Which of the following would change? Yellowish orange. I hope you remember I told you pH is something that's a scale from 0 to 14, and in between 7 that's representing a neutral solution. And color change you can write in this way: violet, indigo, you can miss, blue, green, yellow, orange, and then red. Red is for highly acidic solution. Oranges, yellow means mildly acidic. 7 green, and then blue, bluish green for basic solution. Violet color, strong violet color is for strong basic solution. Now yellowish orange is something that's having slightly basic property, slightly acidic property. That's slightly acidic in nature. So the sample that you got is slightly acidic. Now, which of the following would change the color of the pH paper to greenish blue? This is like 8 pH, 9 pH. Greenish blue means I need to convert it to slightly basic medium. Okay, so let's see what options we are having. Lemon juice, vinegar, common salt, or an antacid. What to add so that it will become slightly basic from that acidic way? Lemon juice acidic, we won't put. Vinegar acid, common salt, neutral, they won't help in any other way. But when I talk about anti-acid, which is nothing but generally a base or a basic salt. Yeah, like magnesium hydroxide, antacid, basic salt like my baking soda. These are the base. So if you want to convert it to a slightly basic medium, you will be needing a base and you will put it into excess amount. So correct answer is nothing but D. Please do not confuse with antacid, something related to acid. Antacid means anti-acid, which is definitely a base that neutralize your acid. Okay, that's what it is. Now you know the answer, that is D. So we can move ahead with the question number 3, which is very easy. Year 2013, 2 marks question. Which of the following is or are true when HCl is passed through water? When there could be multiple answers correct, how to approach certain question, you'll read each and every statement and in front of it, you'll mark your arrow that whether it's correct, whether it's wrong. You have HCl and you're putting it into water. It does not ionize in the solution as it's a covalent compound. No, not at all true. You know that whenever you put HCl into water, what will happen? Water will help to ionize this completely, and H positive will be combined with water to get hydronium ion, and you are left with chloride ion as well, aqueous chloride ion as well. Water will attack on these ions and make them absolutely free. So it ionizes in this solution. That's what the right statement. Now let's see the next one. It gives both hydrogen and hydroxyl ions in the solution. Okay, you know that it is having water also, and water decomposes to give H positive OH negative. So we will get definitely hydronium ion, hydrogen ion, but you know that with the help of water there are some hydroxyl ion as well. That makes sense also. It forms hydronium ion in the solution due to the combination of hydrogen ion with water molecule. That makes sense. But here there's a certain thing that is not right. Both gives hydrogen ions. That must be hydronium ions for sure. Then it could be a right statement. Here is hydrogen ions. Okay. So here option number 2nd and 4th make sense. So C is something that's the right answer. Please never get confused as you were with the option number 3. That ma'am, yeah, it gives hydrogen and OH also. Hydrogen, no. Hydronium ions it will give. H positive will not be alone. That will be only in the form of hydronium ions. So that's the mistake if you'll make. The answer, the number is gone. Okay. So that was the right answer, students. I hope you got it properly. Let's move ahead with the next question. C was the right answer as I told you. Very good question. Sample paper question. You have 2 columns. You need to match the acid and with their source. Okay. Lactic acid, very easy. Lactic acid is something that we get from everyone. Give your response. It's super important if you will give response, because if you will give response, you will be able to revise everything properly and your mind will remain active as well. Lactic acid, you know that curd has lactobacillus, milk has lactobacillus bacteria. Convert your sugar present in that to give that lactic acid. So curd. Acetic acid is there in the vinegar, give that soury taste to your noodles. Citric acid is there in the lemon, and oxalic acid is mainly there in the tomato. So this is what the right answer. I hope you got it. Isn't it super easy? These are the organic acids, and we told the source of organic acids are nothing but plants and animals. So please do remember that. Okay, let's move ahead with the next question, but some information in 2 minutes. That how Vedantu platform will help you to gain 100% knowledge, because here with every session you not only learn and there's a passive learning, but you can actively participate in all the quizzes. After completion of each and every teeny tiny topic, we have quizzes and have students throughout the world. So you'll participate and do good, see your name in leaderboard. Apart from that, can have interactive replay. If you miss any session due to any of the reason, when you see replay, you can also participate in the quizzes, and it's like so awesome. So even in the replays, your active learning will remain continued. You will be able to download the notes of teachers' feedback of each and every session, which will be great, with most important questions, doubt solving with the help of master teachers and a team of class teachers, totally dedicated so that no doubt will remain unanswered. Apart from that, 5,000 plus micro courses included, chapter based courses. You name any topic and courses, that will be there. The best part is crash courses are going to start. Some already started, some are going to start in December, last week as well as 2nd January. So do not miss it. For competitive exams, there are courses. For boards exams, there are courses. So less is more here, because if you'll get this course and apply the code AGE Pro, you will get 20 to 31% additional discount on MRP to 159 after AGE Pro discount, and 5599 after AGE Pro discount to 159 per month. Here it's like 1866 per month. So do that actively. You can participate and can have a session in as low as 11 to 9 rupees, and you can invest yourself better than a party pack. Okay, everyone. So description box is having the link. You can visit it, apply the code AGE Pro, apply the target CBSE 2021 in 10th class. Okay. Next question, year 2017, 2 marks question. Name the acid present in an ant sting and give its chemical formula. So what's that acid, everyone? That acid is nothing but formic acid. And what's the source? Formic come from the word formas, means red ants. Okay, so that's why the name is giving answer. But that's the common name. Scientific name is methanoic acid. All right, and what is its formula? HCOOH. Carboxylic acid is this group that's the part of all the organic acid. So this is your methanoic acid. Meth means 1 carbon. Also give the common method to get relief from the discomfort caused by the ant sting. I'll give you the home remedy type. This is a weak acid. Please don't say that I'll take NaOH and will rub that. I'll take bleach, I'll rub that. Not at all. I'll take something that's very less basic. Basic but very less basic, because strong bases are also corrosive in nature. So I can take baking soda. Right, everyone? Basic salt, weak. I'll take the mixture. I'll take the paste of baking soda, which is NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Now what will happen, students? This is acid. This is metal carbonate. Metal bicarbonate. Acid with metal bicarbonate will give you metal salt, water and CO2 gas. From CO3 it decomposes to give CO2. So what salt you are going to get? HCOO negative, acid's H positive donor. Na positive will replace it. So this is the salt HCOONA. Sodium formate, because formic acid salt, sodium formate. And apart from that, this hydrogen and 1 oxygen from here, H2O, and this is left with now CO2 gas. So I told you the entire reaction also, salt, water and CO2. Salt is there on your particular place where the ant bites you. That will be relieved, because that gives you salt, not having any kind of acid anymore that creates the pain and irritation. So I hope everything is super duper clear. That was a very easy question, and mainly this session is about chemical reactions of acids and bases, how they react, and very good questions are there. In next session, we will probably talk about the pH scale and its application, and pH paper and all. What happened when nitric acid is added to an eggshell? Please be very much clear, first of all, what exactly is an eggshell that's having calcium carbonate in it, right? Calcium carbonate, nitric acid, and that too very diluted one. Something regarding the same that we did last time also. Whenever you have metal carbonate, metal bicarbonate, whenever they react with acid, we get metal salt, water and CO2 gas. That's what will happen here also. You will take 2 molecules of this acid to justify the valency, because calcium will be needing 2 nitrate to give calcium nitrate. Okay, because calcium plus 2, every nitrate minus 1, 2 nitrate minus 2. Total positive, total negative charge must be same. Calcium nitrate is the salt we got, H2 with 1 oxygen, H2O, and we are left here with CO2 gas. Okay, we are left with CO2 gas. So we get salt, water, CO2. I made the reaction balance also. Now it's pretty easy. Now it's very, very easy. And CO2 gas is something causing brisk effervescence. Brisk effervescence means sudden bubble formation that we'll be able to see due to CO2 coming out. Pretty easy. Next question, question number 7. When zinc metal is treated with dilute solution of a strong acid, a gas is evolved, and that is used in the hydrogenation of oil. Hydrogenation is giving the answer addition of hydrogen. So that gas is nothing but hydrogen. And anyhow, we know that whenever metal react with acid, we get salt and hydrogen gas. So zinc with HCl gives us zinc chloride. I'll take 2 molecule, and hydrogen gas is something that's going to be evolved. I got my hydrogen gas. So you tell that the gas is nothing but hydrogen gas. Name the gas evolved. Write the chemical equation involved, and also write the test to detect the gas form. I detected the gas. I wrote the reaction. The chemical test that we can do is whenever we try to burn this gas, it burns with a pop sound. Whenever you take a burning matchstick near it and you see that, it will burn with a pop sound as you open a soft drink bottle, that kind of a sound. Okay, pretty easy, not at all difficult. That means you're mastering this topic. That means your revision is going absolutely awesome. Okay, this question is also very easy. Hydrochloric acid react with a metal X. I need to decide this metal X. Whenever it react with HCl, it burns with a pop sound. So the gas is hydrogen, the metal we should know. Also, the same metal can react with NaOH also to give the same gas. Okay, again metal, salt and hydrogen. That gas is something that's pretty interesting. Why so? Because that can react with acid and base, and that must carry amphoteric behavior. So that metal could be nothing but zinc. Zinc shows amphoteric behavior and can react with acid and base in the same way. So zinc with HCl, I got zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Zinc with NaOH, I got my salt sodium zincate. Na2ZnO2. 2 molecule Na2ZnO2, and apart from that, hydrogen gas. Okay, everyone, sodium zincate is the other salt that we got. Name X and Y. Which bonds with a pop sound? That's X, that's hydrogen. And same metal X to form gas Y. Sorry, metal X is zinc, and gas that's going to be evolved is hydrogen. Okay, metal is zinc and the gas evolved is hydrogen. Write the chemical equation with HCl and NaOH. That's what I did. Zinc with HCl, balance chemical equation, zinc with NaOH. I wrote the product here also. Pretty awesome and very, very easy, students. I hope there are no problems. See, all the answers are written in a proper way also. Zinc with HCl and zinc with my NaOH, sodium zincate. Okay, that's the salt. Now I have one more question, quite interesting and easy as well, and approximately same, but this is very important question, trust me, very important. Now it's 2016 question. Identify the compound X on the basis of the reaction given below. Also write the name and chemical formula of A, B and C. I need to detect A, B and C. Now let's try to predict what that compound X could be as well. Zinc with that gives this and hydrogen gas, and you know it pretty well that zinc with acid generally gives zinc, salt and hydrogen gas. Okay, so that's just a kind of a prediction. That could be an acid, zinc, salt and hydrogen gas could be formed. But when I see reaction number 2, this with acid gives salt and water, because that's what generally we know. Salt, water, that's the acid and base. So that could not be acid, because acid and acid cannot react with each other. That might not be an acid but a base. Then I remember one more thing. Zinc is a kind of metal that can react with acid and base too. So why acid? I'll take base, because base with acid gives salt and water as well. So that is base, and then this is acid. They can also react to give salt and water. So it's confirmed that X is a base, and very common base that you can choose is NaOH, right? So zinc with NaOH, you get sodium zincate, Na2ZnO2. You can take 2 molecule of sodium hydroxide at the time, and साथ में, and with together you will get hydrogen gas. Next question, with NaOH and HCl, you got NaCl with water. Reaction is balanced. With NaOH, base, and CH3COH, acid base, salt and water. Acid will release H positive. You are left with this negative. Combined with Na positive, you got CH3CONa as the salt. H positive, OH negative is what the water is formed. So students, X is your NaOH. A product that's formed is the salt sodium zincate. B product, that's the salt NaCl. C product that's formed is sodium acetate. So this is something that you should know, and all the steps is written as well. Nothing is missed. That how come? That's my NaOH. And what are the products that we are going to achieve? Isn't it super duper easy? I don't think that it's looking any kind of a difficult at all. Yes, students. So you know that this is just a trailer. Picture is also there on Vedantu platform. Take live quizzes, have competition throughout the world, have interactive replay, premium downloadable content at the site, doubt solving with master teachers and class teachers, unlimited micro courses, free crash courses. That's the highlight right now, and you can get the same course by AGE Pro code, link in the description box, at 2159, or for 3 months 1866 rupees per month. That's what this code will do to you, paying 11 to 9 rupees per session. Choose your investment wisely. Do let me know how can I help you. Do not forget the code. Do not forget that Anubha ma'am is there on finally Instagram. My ID is chemistry.vedantu_Anubha. You can follow me over there for so many updates. Alright, chemistry.vedantu_Anubha. And students, this is it for today. Let me see how many likes we are going to receive. Let's have a better target, because I know that you can do it. You can make this channel as equal hit as the previous channel, because all the efforts are for you guys. Do not forget to like, share, and definitely subscribe to this channel. This is my email ID. You can reach out to me over there as well. This is it. I'll come very soon with the next session. Do not forget to stay updated and follow all the schedule. We are on Telegram. Telegram link will also be there so that you can join the group and can get the daily schedule. So thank you so much for today. Lots of love from my side. Keep learning and take care.